Hi everyone, this is Kira Brennan running for VP of Recruitment. So I think FIDE kind of has recruitment down more than a lot of other professional organizations on campus, but there's always room for improvement. So the two major areas I'd like to work on are rush week events and advertising. So in terms of advertising, I just think we are such bright minds, we can get really creative with it. One area I'd like to explore is something I'm thinking of as guerrilla marketing, so non-traditional marketing. I'm thinking the Sunday of Rush Week, we all get together at one of the dining halls. Brothers who guest swipe other brothers get points, and we all wear our letters and present ourselves as the big happy family that we are. And I think people want to join organizations that are like that. I think we can get creative with chalking outside buildings like ARC, the DCC, the BSC, stuff like that, and just maybe little messages on chalkboards and lecture halls, stuff like that. I think we should try and reach out for the non-traditional FIDE member. So I described myself as that last year when I ran for secretary because I didn't know anyone in FIDE. I've never really met anyone in FIDE, but I knew I wanted to get involved in a pre-medical group. So I took it to Google, found our website, and found one that was kind of hadn't been updated in a while. So I think working on the website should be a priority for the e-board as a whole, and especially recruitment, since that's how a lot of future members find out about it. I know I'm not the only one who found out about it through that way. So aside from advertising, in terms of events, I think Nicole set an amazing standard this year. Really, it's just finding a way to fill the downtime that occasionally happens because you know how that gets. It gets a little awkward. I think the best way to combat that is just having board games, card games at the ready, little activities that can be filled in case timing goes awry and you just run out of stuff to talk about. So like always, it's just coming prepared. And I personally would love to see a charity theme type event, maybe a little different than card making. In high school, through National Honor Society, we used to have a peanut butter and jelly-a-thon. So it was sort of a conveyor belt type style of making peanut butter and jelly and bagged lunches, and then you took it to a homeless shelter afterwards. So you could have groups of people in charge of making the sandwiches, people in charge of bagging it, people in charge of decorating the bag and adding cards and stuff like that. So I think something maybe a little more involved than card making would be a good idea, so that way people can rotate tables. Really, Nicole did a great job this year, and I don't think we have too much to build upon. So I like to think the ideas speak for themselves, but in terms of recruitment, I think it can be a bit of a who's personally best for it. And I consider myself a very organized, well-spoken, friendly person, and I love talking to new people. And I think I can be just intimidating enough to keep pledges in line and on top of everything. So thank you. And consider me for VP of Recruitment, please.